All right, today let's take a look at the coolest hook and loop or Velcro cable ties for your mic and other cables. Now, I don't know why I didn't know this sooner. This is like unbelievable. Putting cable ties on is a bummer, right? You put tie wraps on there, wire ties are sharp, and they slide down the cable. What if there was a cable tie, mounted it right on the cable, it held in the same position so well that the thing's almost impossible to take back off, and it's super simple, and it's inexpensive. These things have been around for a while. I guess, I don't know, I just found them not too long ago. I thought they sucked. But then I learned how to put them on properly. And once I knew that, I realized these things are amazing. They look so dumb. They look so simple. It's a metal loop and fuzzy loop and hook. That's it. Pretty simple. Now, normally you would think, and what I thought is you would put it on the cable like so, pull it through, and you've got your loose, flimsy, slidey, waste of time hook and loop attachment. And you can put that on there and it'll work, but it's just terrible. But there's another way to put it on that doesn't make any sense whatsoever and works so well that it's mind-boggling. And this is how you do it. Take the hook and loop, fold it in half, fuzzy side out, loop out. Take the little metal ring and that folded in half part, fold it over, and I'll turn it sideways here, fold it over, and push the loop through. Push that fold through the middle. So now you've got this look here where you've got this fold going through it. And you can cinch out farther and make this nice and big. Then put your connector through it. And that's the female side. Wouldn't want to do that. Typically, you put it on the male side so that all your hook and loop or Velcro's up at the stage box. And you end up with this. Now pull this thing tight. All right, so there we go. Now we've got this on here. It does not slide. It's gripped on, and the tighter you pull it, it's self-gripping, self-cinching. This thing does not move. Still works exactly as it should. You've only got one big problem now. What if you need to take it back off? It will not come off easily. This thing is a pain to take off. So in order to take it off, you have to find the part that's folded over, and you have to get something sharp, and you're gonna weasel that in there. You're gonna keep pulling on it until you can free up some space there and take this off. So these do not come off easily. I liked these so much that I had Sound Tools buy them in bulk. I'll show you another way to put them on the cable if you prefer. And what you do is you take it and you fold it over, and you take the loop side out, fuzzy side out, and the hooks, the end of it goes through the metal ring, pull it through, and then you take this end and you come around the cable and you go up through the hole. Again, same kind of thing where you've got this loop within a loop. What it's doing is it's grabbing the cable with this loop here and pulling it up against the ring. So we'll pull that tight. And look at that. This thing is not moving on the cable, totally locked on, and we are good to go. Super cool. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do the big version. We had two versions made. One of them, I think it was 16 millimeter and 25 millimeter, almost an inch and about a half an inch. About a half an inch and a full inch in width. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Fold it in half, take the loop. Now, if you put it through this way, it won't work. You have to go over the top of the metal ring and through it, over the top of the metal ring and through it. Open up, you've got a double layer of loops there. Put your connector through it and pull this thing tight. And this is a couple cables here. Get it so it doesn't slide, positioned on the cable well. And here is two heavy-duty Cat 5e cables, Cat 6. And we'll go all the way around that. Cool. All right, something really cool that I found. It is the best way I've seen to get hook and loop on cables that stays super easy. And Sound Tools sells it. I bought a whole bunch of them, and if you want them, you can get them from us. If you can find them elsewhere, that's great. And I just wanted to share something really cool. There should be a link in the video somewhere down below, or look at soundtools.com. We're not trying to make a bunch of money on these things. They're too cheap to do it. They're just so cool I had to. All right.